There's something I've never told anyone, not my friends, not even myself until now. I used to think I was addicted to people, but what I was really addicted to was the feeling of being needed. Have you ever mistaken loneliness for love? I did, and it almost destroyed me. It started a few years ago. She wasn't the most talkative. We didn't share many hobbies. But I felt like I needed to be with her. There was something magnetic, almost chemical. Like gravity. Like home. But that wasn't love. That was a craving. A craving for validation. Every message she didn't answer in 10 minutes felt like a rejection. Every compliment she didn't give felt like a silent scream inside my chest. I realized I wasn't in love with her. I was in love with the idea that someone might finally stay. Let's go deeper. When you're in love, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical you get from drugs, from sugar, from gambling, from Instagram likes. You're not falling for a person, you're falling into a reward loop. It's not romantic, it's survival. Your brain says, if I don't get that hit of connection, I might not survive. The love becomes a slot machine. You keep pulling the lever, hoping today they'll say, I miss you. Here's the real twist. Emotional emptiness doesn't feel like nothing. It feels like pain. Why? Because the same areas in your brain that light up from physical pain also activate during social rejection. That's why a breakup feels like your chest is physically collapsing. It's not a metaphor, it's biology. French philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre said, hell is other people. But he wasn't talking about people being bad. He was talking about the gaze, the way we start to see ourselves through their eyes. You begin to perform. You laugh a certain way because they like it. You share a version of yourself that gets applause. You become a mirror, not a person. And that, being reduced to someone else's version of you, is one of the most soul-crushing forms of emptiness. There was a moment I remember clearly. I was sitting alone at 2 a.m., scrolling through our old texts. I realized I hadn't smiled in weeks. I was chasing someone who had no intention of staying. I wasn't in love. I was obsessed. And that night I cried. Not because she left, but because I had left myself long before she did. So how do we get out? Not with revenge, not with rebound relationships, not even with time. It starts by looking inward. Ask yourself, who was I before I thought I needed someone else to complete me? Start doing things that feel like you, not performative, not pleasing, just present. Meditate. Walk without your phone. Talk to yourself like you would to a younger version of you. Because healing doesn't come from someone telling you you're worthy. It comes from you believing it even when no one else does. Love isn't about filling a hole. It's about overflowing. You don't find someone to complete you, you find someone to share your completeness with. The next time you feel a void in your chest, don't run to someone to fill it. Sit with it. It's there to teach you, not punish you. If you felt this way, lost, broken, ashamed for caring too much, you're not alone. I made this video because I wish someone had told me this earlier. So if it helped you or made you feel understood, leave a comment. Let's make this space one of healing, not hiding. Because love doesn't have to hurt. Not if you start by loving yourself first.